20 miles west of Laramie, Wyoming, and we're out here crawling across Elk Mountain. The road department has done an excellent job in clearing the ice and snow. Hopefully we don't get blow across here. We get a little higher. But it's cold, 4 below. Make these trucks work. They don't work the same when it's really, really cold as when it's like a summer day. We really have to keep an eye on our gauges, our temperature gauges, our oil pressure, our oil temperatures, air. Just make sure everything's functioning. Already I've seen 3 trucks sitting on the side of the road from Laramie in a 20-mile period. You just don't want your truck to go down on you. I mean, it's cold, the 4 below, it's cold, you know? And I'm just gonna take it easy across here. You know, I'm moving along 65. Roads are looking good. Got the sun out, not a cloud in the sky. If you have to cross Elk Mountain, this is what you want to see. Keeping all that snow where it belongs, in the fields, not on the road. That's what they're designed for. Lots of trees went into it to make that possible. They've always had some kind of snow try to divert their winds, but they're getting better, more design, more technology is the way the winds blow. And this used to be, and it still's got its days. There's days I don't want to cross this thing, but it still's got days out here that this is a nasty, nasty, nasty place to cross. In fact, if you can do it, you just park and just wait for a day or two until they try to clean things up. With today's technology and our watching it real close, I've got a little ice right up to the shoulder on the road right here. Passing here. Just don't want to come up with a surprise stretch of ice on me. I see some. They're in that center lane. I can't tell if that's salt they've applied. It looks like it's just salt. It's not patches of ice. See, there's one right in front of me. There's on my shoulder. Nope, that's ice. There's some more. Back at it. I don't like the looks of that. To the top, and I'm going to watch it a little closer. That ice back there looks good. The road crews have done a good job, but you know, it only takes a split second to come up on ice, and you can lose it that fast. So I'm just going to back out of it, cut down about 5 miles an hour, just take it a little easy across here. I'm up here. When you're driving across these mountain passes, Elk Mountain, it doesn't appear to be that high, but you're able to see some of the mountains. Elk's off my left. But we're up to, and I've read someplace it's around 9,000 to 10,000 feet elevation. We're up here. The mountain itself is up there around 11,000. And you get cold. Things get cold. Last night I fueled up in Cheyenne, Little America. They sell winterized fuel. Diesel, for those who do not know, will gel at, I always looked at about 19 degrees above zero. And I always, when it got, I knew I was going to get into the 20s, I wanted to do one of two things. Run winterized fuel and or fuel additives. Got me an overhead sign. Let's see what it says here. Wyoming law. Move over for merchant vehicles or official vehicles. Yes, I love signs like that. I love it. I don't like it when it says high winds ahead or watch for icy spots or, you know, that kind of. I don't like those signs. Those are nasty. Technology's made it so much easier for us as truck drivers and any cars. I used to drive this when we did not have signs. There was no such thing as signs out here. You just had to, every foot was another adventure. You didn't know what was around that corner. But last night, I like back to the fuel. I filled up with winterized fuel, which is supposed to be protected to minus 20. But I'm not sure. Usually all they do is inject more number 1 diesel. Most diesel's number 2. But it will gel and it will shut your truck down. And the only most cases is hook onto a tow truck and tow it into a shop. In the old days across here, right where I'm running right now, one night I counted 90 trucks sitting on the side of the road that their fuel had gelled. They had not planned ahead. So like last night, I put in premium winterized fuel, and I put a full dose of my fuel additive in, both tanks. So I wanted to make sure that I knew this mountain would be cold this morning. I wanted to make sure, showing -7, -6. So I want to be prepared. I don't want to be sitting on the side of the road because if you don't have auxiliary heat, you're going to freeze real fast in temperatures like this. Anyway, let's head on across here. That's the reason it's so important to bring warm clothes, insulated coveralls, blankets and stuff when you're traveling these kinds of highways. So many people I've seen flip-flops and tennis shoes and shorts. You'll freeze to death. It won't take very long before you'll freeze to death out here. If your truck's shut down or you had an accident or whatever, somebody else had an accident. You have to sit on the side of the road waiting for somebody to come and clean it up. It's just, you've got to plan. So all you new drivers that are out there, plan ahead when you're driving these winter highways. So anyway, let's get back. Oh, there's a beautiful view. You thought I was talking about the mountains, didn't you? I'm talking about the road. Yeah, try roads. I love them.